No, so she could hear sounds, but they have to be very loud
before she can.
Yes, before she could hear.
Wow.
But so it's affected her speech, etc. So she's not able to speak. So she's able to do signs, so sign language.
Yeah.
So we'll allow her to do signs today. But her winning also shows that, I mean, even people with disability have great potential.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely.
I agree, 100%. I mean, when I saw her dancing and I saw how the crowd was charged, it was so easy to tell that she was a likely winner.
Yeah.
You know, exactly, a crowd favorite as well. And for me, I was drawn to her because of her story.
Yes.
And I was confused. But this is not the first time I've seen something like this. So I remember, I think America's Got Talent or something.
Or one of them.
No,
America's
Stars Come Dancing, one of those shows. So there was a guy on there who is completely like gone. He can't hear anything.
He's deaf and dumb.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't understand how he's able to move to the music, and he understands when to move his leg, when to move his arm. And so when I saw that, I was really fascinated. And to think that that's even a grown-up, so he's probably gotten used to his environment. But this is
a young
little
girl.
baby, literally. I'm sure she's like 5 years or 6 years or something, right?
She's
6. Oh, she's 7 years.
7 years.
And for her to move so well with the beats, because even me, some of us, Charlie, we still dance on beats, even though we can hear. So I thought it was such a beautiful story, and I was happy that she won. I know the models gave her a run
the gentleman
for
with
the money, though. Yeah.
With her is the uncle.
Oh, wow.
So they, I think what they did say was that the diagnosis says she could be hearing in time as she grows up.
Oh, great.
So she has, she's deaf but not dumb, I think, something like that.
So she can speak.
She can speak. Yeah. So when she can say, but it will sound Abig, or something like that. Because you know that affects the way
your way you speak.
Oh, really?
But then at least
so she can't really speak for you to say that she can fully speak. So she's.
But is it a problem that can be fixed?
Somewhat, yes.
Okay.
But not fully. I do not think so. But the uncle says that the diagnosis said over time, when she's growing up, it will be better. It will be better. Yeah. So when there's loudspeakers are high, and then she has great cues. So they cue her. So they cue her Charlie start.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I think so. So I think her handlers will say.
How is she able to count and know that, okay, so the rhythm changes at this point.
Okay, so
you know, this is where I move, this is where I stay.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, these days, the songs come with the dance forms. So that's a good thing about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, this particular song, she could hear it a bit when it's louder. It comes with a certain dance routine, you know.
So she just moves to it.
So she moves according to dance. So she's good. She has a rhythm, not like me, who is very rhythmless in my body, you know. So, but she's very good. For her to have this hearing impairment and still be able to dance.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Very
So she received that, I mean,
15,000 Ghana cedis, yes, and some other prizes as well. And just like the likes of Nakiyat and DJ Switch and all the others who have won, I really am looking forward to her getting all the international attention.
Absolutely.
Especially to send that signal that even, like you said, for disabled people or physically challenged people, there's still some talent in them. And I've noticed that a lot, especially with kids with special needs.
Yes.
Now, you realize that they're very creative. There's so many things that they can do. We don't necessarily have an educational system that favors them as much. You have to pay a lot more to send your child to a special needs school.
Yeah.
So for other communities that don't have those kind of schools, and for parents who cannot afford it, they're left at the mercy of these public schools, and it leaves them way behind. But they have some abilities and capabilities that need to be harnessed. And I do hope that we pay more attention to it, because this girl is just telling that story, that if you give me the platform, if you give me the tools I need, I'm going to shine. Absolutely. And that's clearly what we're seeing. I hope we can do it for every other child.
I love to see it. Yeah, I love to see it.
Yeah.
And it sends a sign to our educational authorities or those in charge of the system that perhaps it's time that we start taking some interest in creating avenues for those that may not necessarily be the ordinary child or the normal child to be able to get the access they need to be able to explore their creativity, because as the world is moving, creativity has become a very vital part of how the next generation of work is going to be created. So we need to actually emphasize on each child getting an opportunity to be as creative, explore as much, and then get as much opportunities as they deserve.
Yeah, big ups to TV3 and APL as well, because they produce talented kids. So this was really lovely to watch. And all the kids, even the models.
Even the entrances
I'm looking forward to those models also getting some international contract. Because those kids, they're walking in heels that some of us may never be able to walk in.
And in coordination, it is brilliant.
And the girl who took off her hair for the finale, I was like, okay.
It's brilliant. It's so nasty. And Rahman as a singer who can belt out tunes. I'm like, how old are you, gentlemen? And like in every aspect of the poets and even their entrances, it was truly a very big congratulations going out to Abigail and the entire TV3 team that made it happen, because from entrance through to the finale, it was spectacular.
Yeah, and talking about kids, I mean, not veering off talented kids, but the ghetto kids as well. They've been trending from Uganda because they also went for Britain's Got Talent. And I had goosebumps when I was watching it. Producer, I'm sorry, I should have sent you that video. I don't know if you've seen it or you haven't. But it was just beautiful because I see their videos online, and I'm sure we've all seen it as well. And we've always wondered, okay, what's next for these children? Who's going to put them in a music video? But for them to go on there and get that kind of vibe and excitement from the crowd and the judges.
You know, the Golden Buzzer was pressed before
the end of the performance.
And they self-performed it. And then Simon Cowell did say that it was very exciting and exhilarating.
It's the first time this has ever happened.
And it was because the guest judge was not aware of the rules.
He knew.
He didn't know the rules.
I
mean, he knew the rules, but didn't know that for the Golden Buzzer, you have to wait towards the end, then you get the Golden.
But I like that the kids also continue to perform even after, because that means that
because they hadn't finished their routine.
Either they didn't know that when the Golden Buzzer comes on, that means you qualified. You
they were determined that no, we've worked hard on this routine, we're going to finish it.
I thought that was cool. And African kids are doing amazing things on the continent.